Hey, what's up YouTube? Here's David or DBEE. Welcome back again to another video. So today we're playing SMITE again. I'm doing another commentary. I played this around a week and a half ago. So I want to say sorry if I don't remember exactly what happened, but all I know, this is a ranked Joust 3v3 where I go as Medusa. I originally wanted to go as a mage, but the guy picked mage, so I went Medusa. And this is a perfect example of a game that if you are losing the whole game, you can still come back if you really try at the end. After I got a couple of items online, I really started to snowball, and eventually I kind of ish carried the team. But definitely they helped me out a lot. I had a very decent team. The early game definitely wasn't a strong point as a player. In my opinion, those two people that I play with aren't very good when it comes to early game pressure. And that's why we lost so much early game. Also, it's slowly, the game slowly went into that mentality where everybody was giving up. That's kind of how it felt. But then we got a couple of kills, we started kind of to snowball basically. So I got salty at that moment, I remember, because I'm like, where's my Diamond Medusa border? Because I used to have a diamond one, and where is it? What is my Diamond Medusa border? And that's what I get for not playing ranked for so much. And yeah, for example, Joust is literally the only game mode I keep my rank in currently. In Conquest and Duel, I got automatically dropped down to gold because I just don't play those game modes. Because not interested at the moment. I just focus on my Joust for now. I'm still trying to grind for that Masters. I'm fairly close, Diamond 2 still. So I believe all these guys are lower than me when it comes to rank, because obviously I'm the one banning, and I believe I'm the higher elo on the team. Which, after a different game, I decided there is one rule that I'm going to do in ranked. I will never fill ever again. Because even if I'm top pick, I usually try to be a nice guy, and if they call a role, I'll give it to them. Because in my eyes, if you pick a role, you usually like that role, so hopefully you're gonna do better. I can play support. I'm not great. I'm not great at it. I'm average when it comes to ranked supports. I'll get the combo off, but I'm not really good at just engaging or timings. That's not where I'm good at. I'm just good at the mechanic side, but I'm not good at when you should do stuff. So I did that, of course, because they are lower than me. Of course they were in lower ranks, and that just cost me a game, and I got salty, and I was like, never again. Never again. That was the game after this, by the way. That was one of the game after. I can't remember what I was playing, but I was playing something. So Medusa, Terra, and Poseidon. I would say that's a pretty freaking try-hardish comp when it comes to ranked. Because those are very high tier gods. Medusa definitely is up there. Terra is definitely up there. She's up there with Bacchus and Kumba in my opinion. And Poseidon is one of your better mages. Yeah, he's not your Baron or he's not your Zeus, but he's still one of the better mages. And we're playing against a Chernobog, a Cuculla, and a Raijan. They had first pick, so I believe they are higher ranks and higher elo in general. So straight off the bat, I knew, okay, I need to go a little bit of a try-hardish god that I like playing, which is Medusa. After this match, I also said GG, and I believe it was the Cucullan said that Medusa is a noobish god, which I completely disagree with. I know well, at least I knew a friend who used to play her. He really struggled with her because he just didn't know how to use her. Back in season 3, I met this guy who was very good at Smite, and he is the guy who really got me into Medusa. So I don't know what I'm trying to say here, if I'm being honest. I completely forgot. Okay, I don't know what was that. So we're going against a Cucullan, a Raijan, and a Chernobog. Not exactly the best comp, but it's an odd comp for sure. I can't lie. We really struggled against the Cucullan. The Cucullan played very well. He definitely did what he was supposed to do, which is just put a lot of pressure because he's a warrior. I missed that, which I believe that's why we lose the buff. Also, this was something that recently I'm doing, which is very dumb. I just jump it straight into ranked. Just don't do what I'm doing. Like, you see, I'm very rusty with my abilities. I literally, that was my first game of the day, and I just jumped into ranked for some dumbass reason. Maybe you're good enough to do that, but I need a warm up, and like, it clearly is shown in how I just in general even shoot or use my abilities. I believe I'm a very good player when it comes to mechanics. I'm a little bit more on the better side when it comes to knowledge about the game, in my opinion. But when it comes to timings, I'm sometimes I do the dumbest things ever. Like, I swear to God, like I died so many times. I tower dived at level 1 in Conquest. It's actually scary. Like, I'm a decent player, I believe so. I'm definitely no Grandmaster level. I'm well aware of that. It's gonna be a miracle if I ever get to that. At the same time, I don't have enough hours in the game as some Grandmasters. Definitely on console. On console, I'm probably in my 800 hour, maybe 1,000 something. Combining my 2 accounts, maybe I'm around that. But on PC, I had also a lot of hours, and I had a lot of learning hours for sure. Here, that Kukulin really destroyed him. And look, the second he died, he said sorry, because that's one thing that I hate in ranked. Everybody literally says sorry after they die because they're just scared that the team is going to BM them. So I didn't respond to anything, just to know it's chill. I probably should say no problem, but like, don't say sorry when you die. You will die in the game. It's a part of the game. That's one thing I hate in ranked. When you die, you instantly get BM'd or something, like woohoo, like you rock. Like, I hate when people do that. Unless it's a bizarre, stupid death. Like if you literally run up to their Phoenix at level 3 and give them the kill, then I believe you should question it.
Ultimate is ready.
But okay, so instantly early game we're behind. I don't know why I'm level 4. I don't know. I had a very rough start, I can't lie. I don't know how Cullen's not level thingy. Like, I'm instantly here, okay, he's poking, I need to get out. Like, I know we're losing. And here I'm like, okay, this might be where I die, and the second he got me caught there, I knew I'm gonna die. Here, I believe it's a DSI that absolutely destroy us. I'm like, whatever, that's too bad, happens. Kukulin early game is definitely stronger than Terra, which is definitely going on their advantage, and I'm still level 4, which is pissing me off. I don't know, I was very disappointed in myself in that game, I can't lie. One thing I knew, my early game was very bad. I played that game very poorly, the early game. I'm usually the one who actually does better early game. That's also what I believe. Especially with mages, I would say. But in Hunters, I usually do better early game, considering I play gods like Uller a lot, and I very like early aggression. I know Medusa's not the best, definitely because of her clear. I believe she needs stacks early on. Here he was kind to give me the stacks, which I was like, thank you. I really believe like I should have played this better. Also Medusa, one of my favorite gods, that definitely should lend to me trying to play better. 0 and 4, very rough start. A lot of team comps at this point would literally show the game and just don't care. That's just how rank works. I don't know, maybe you guys don't get that type of teammates, but that's one thing for sure that I noticed that I get a lot. Also that Chernobog, he's very good at pressuring. Like when I try to clear wave, he's always there. Raijin is doing what the mage is supposed to do, staying behind the team, behind the frontliner. That's how you know, like you need to be in the back. How I play a mage, for example, if I would play a Zeus or a Poseidon, I would literally wait until the support engages and makes the enemy waste everything. That's how I play. And then I come in, I do all the damage, and it's pretty chill then. Here, we luckily got that kill. I did a very terrible ult, if you didn't notice there. I ulted their warrior. Very poor ult by me, very poor. It was rough for sure. What happened there? It was rough for sure. Very poor ult by me as well. Definitely could have played that better. Here I'm checking for red buff. Unfortunately, it's not here. Why I was checking for it? Because Kukulkan I thought would be way longer in base, but he was straight away here. Here, getting poked. That's all I'm doing. They're also poking me, which I definitely didn't win in that situation. I definitely didn't win that. And here I'm like, okay, Poseidon's leaving, so this will be rough. And yeah, I got absolutely butchered there. That was very fast by the Kukulkan, very nice. I got butchered so badly there. Top damage Kukulkan, like I said, he was very aggressive early game and very nice. Especially because he has like more than 4 abilities. That's one thing that makes him very good early game as well. Here's a tip for lower elos if you want to snowball with Kukulkan in the solo lane. Buy your starter item, buy a chalice of healing, and buy healing potions, just regular healing potions. That makes you can trade all early game basically with that comp, because you will always heal. You realistically never need mana, and you just win. I altered there only just to secure the kill, because I knew we need especially I needed any advantages to get back into the game, because considering how poor my early game was. Here he escaped, which is very nice. Here I'm trying to do little dodges, but luckily he just gave up. He hit me there, which was very annoying. And here he got me. And here I tried so badly to get that kill. So close. Very close. Very close. Unfortunately, her disengage, and luckily for Chernobog, the Rising came back into to help him. Tough, I died there. But it was a very close. But I was very getting that kill if Rising didn't step in. That was very good by the Rising what he did. So here, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just trying to get back into the game. 2 and 7. There, I had nearly 2k gold, 2.2k gold, which I'm like, whew. That's a lot of gold, guys, in Joust. That is a lot of gold in Joust. And generally for a team, that means that all of them could have one extra tier 1 or maybe tier 2 item, which is a lot. It's a lot. That's one thing that newer players don't understand. Like, tier 1 items are very powerful. They're always a little advantage. Think about it. Any tier 1 item could give you plus 15% attack speed. Here he changed very quickly, and that literally, I was like, wow, that was fast. That's literally what I thought there. Wow, that was fast. I remember that play. I couldn't even react there, and like, the second I was ulting, he was ulting, because I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna commit, because there's not much to lose. There's a good chance I'm gonna die. Unfortunately, he died there. That kind of sucks. He just overstayed his welcome. So I'm coming back in here, trying to get a kill on anything. And here I'm like, okay, I beat so fast because he could have rooted me there. That's why I beat. And I want to be safe than sorry. Here I know he won't be able to come close to me. But then I saw him going into the Phoenix, so I thought he would teleport, which maybe would have worked for him. Who knows, if I'm being honest. So I literally in the next wave, I believe that I'm gonna finish my stacks, which I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do solid damage now. Those 3 items on Medusa, Transcendence, Boots, and Aussie, you will do a lot of damage at this point in the game. You actually will. Here he kind of really went into into a bad position. I just let him go out just so he feels safe. Here he really nicely dodged that. He really nicely dodged my ult. One thing that you maybe have noticed is how Poseidon really misses a lot of Krakens, which is very unfortunate, guys. That guy definitely had also not the best game, which is unfortunate. This game was like very winnable for us, but that guy had a very bad game in my opinion. Happens, right? Everybody has those bad games. So 10 minutes in, it literally looks like we're not gonna win this at all. But thankfully, my team didn't decide to surrender, which is nice. At the same time, we are all late game. Every single one of us is late game. Medusa, mid to late game, but I like my Medusa late game. I really like my Medusa late game. That's literally it. So here I begin to build crit, which is the one type of item in the game that I don't think there's actual defense against. That was my argument when, like I said earlier, how me and the Kukulin argued how Medusa is a noob god. I said I disagree. Because he was like, okay, I can't. He didn't have any. He had full defense, but he couldn't do it. Like he was just getting shredded. That's basically what will happen in a second. He was like, because Medusa is a noob god. I'm like, my argument was like, there's no real defense against crit. You can bind me in, but that only discourages you against crit. It doesn't physically counter crit. It discourages you against building it. Cause you take, I believe, like 20. I forget, 20 or 80% of the damage. I forget. But the guy attacking you will always deal that 20% more, I believe. So, or 80% more. The mean only discourages it. You can argue that is the counter, but like it doesn't physically counter it. There's like that helmet that makes it like 30% less. There's that armor that does like 50% less or whatever. I'm not sure, but like there's not a lot basically that really counters it. So here I'm like, ooh, that's rough, and I'm gonna run. I'm gonna leave my Terra because there's no point in both of us dying. And I think she runs. Yeah, she does run away. So here I'm like, okay, I could make this work because I believe they would at this moment be thinking about Fire Giant. And here with my range, I'm trying just to get him down. I know he's trying to discourage me from going after Fire Giant. So like you notice, I instantly just ignore him because I know Fire Giant what's the priority for us. Boom. I really messed that up there. I'm like, okay, I can't chase him, there's no point. So I'm like, okay, let's go after Raijin. He wasted his he wasted his circle, and I'm like, my basics there were so bad, guys. Like I had a very rough game. The beginning of the game was very rough to me. After I got my crit, here he decides to fight me, which was very rough. Instantly, I go behind the red buff just start healing just to get anything. That Aussie saved me there so badly. That was the worst ult I could have done, but I literally stood there for a second because I knew how bad that was. Oh. I lived there because I did something that was, I believe, a very smart play, which is hide a little bit behind the red buff. Like you know, definitely the red buff took a couple of shots from me, and I used my assy passive really well. And here I'm like, what am I doing? I luckily got that kill. I didn't think my ex would have got that kill, if I'm being honest. I thought I would have died there, and I'm just like, nope. This is bad. I'm like, my basics are so bad currently. Like the abilities, that's mainly what brings me back into the game. Here Poseidon wastes his Sanctuary, which was very nice. Raijin literally died there because he decided to fight me instead of run. If you're low, just run. Literally just run. Don't turn around, don't even try to fight, just run. Because it slows you down so much. He maybe could have escaped if he just ran. Maybe. But because he turned around, he definitely died. Here, they dodged my ult, which is very nice by them. I got a very lucky basic attack in there, and that crit was very nice. Hero was I was fairly freaking happy because that Poseidon got a kill, which was like, that's nice, that's nice. We can work with that. Here we're gonna get tower. I just felt comfortable enough just to stay. I'm backing here straight away because I know Rising will not engage 1v3. Especially when I'm beginning to go positive again. So, now I get Executioner. Which is a lot of penetration, guys. It's a lot of penetration. And what I like about the Executioner with crit is every hit of the Executioner takes away, like, I believe it's 5 or 10 protections. I'm sorry. I'm so bad when it comes to facts today. I said I'm decent. I'm a little bit more average when it comes to knowledge, but I just forget everything when I record. I'm sorry. So it takes away 5 or 10 what you call it, defense every time. So every time you shoot, the next shot will deal more damage with crit, and the third shot will deal even more damage. So they're like pinging me, I don't know why. Now my ult is ready, but they pinged me before my ult was ready. It's like, why? Okay, slowly we're beginning to go back into the game. Like you see, I instantly ult Chernabog because that is their main source of damage, and now I begin to... I thought to ignore Kukulin, but I was like, I'll pretend to go back so he will chase me a little bit so my team has more time just to mess around there. And like you see, it worked. He's not in the fight for a long time. And here am I just poking him down. Unfortunately he got killed. And here I'm like, ooh, this will be rough. This will be rough. I need to counter that damage. And like you see, I go back because I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. So let's just try getting that kill. Didn't work out, unfortunate. Because I knew I will die there. There was no chance of me running away. So that's why I instantly turned back for Rising. And I believe that is my last death. I believe that's my last death for the rest of the game. So now we're going to be completely snowballing back and trying to get that W. So here I'm looking what's going on, and I'm like, okay, Raijin's doing top damage now. Before it was Chernabog, I believe, now it's Raijin, okay. Getting information, getting knowledge, seeing what's going on. Terra's doing a very, very nice stall there, waiting for the Poseidon to come back online, come back into the game. I don't know. Poseidon definitely not the greatest player, but he was a decent player. He was very decent. He also didn't have the best game. Here, Chernabog got the Phoenix for them, and there will be. I'm gonna have a 1v1 with Chernabog like soon when the next time I believe Fire Giant spawns, and that really determines us winning. That 1v1 that I have with Chernabog, and I was kind of proud of that 1v1 considering how much Chernabog in general was ahead. Never mind, he actually wasn't. What? Okay. Chernabog really got cocky and just stopped farming. I didn't even notice that. That's probably the reason they started losing. Because farming gives you way more XP than kills. Unless you get an enormous amount of kills. But in general, you should prioritize minions over kills. When it comes to farming, like XP. If you're in team fights, obviously get kills, but any other way, just go for your good old minions. Notice how I literally went straight after Chernabog, because I still thought Chernabog was their best player. I don't know why I was thinking that. Here I was like, okay, I need to get out of here because I know I will die. This was very rough for us, very rough. Here I'm trying to get him out a little bit. I'm still not doing great damage. After I get my last crit item, that's when I'm going to be really doing much. And I was so lucky there. Like, I literally, my passive saved me there. That's the only reason I lived there. My passive. Here I'm trying to see what I can do. Okay, they run away. Clear minions. Because minions can always do that extra 100 damage to the Titan, which might be useful later when we're trying to defend the Titan. So, get that. Voila. I'm recording for like 25 minutes. Wow. Getting fire minions. pretty chill here. My build is pretty chill, pretty standard. That build will work on every single hunter. I mean it, every single hunter, even ability-based hunters. Use that build. This is probably the most staple build you can have in the game. Basically. And it's very powerful. It's literally, the purpose of this build is to shred. It's literally, that's it. It doesn't do good damage against towers. It's not good against objective. It doesn't help you with your abilities. But your basic attacks just shred enemies. That's literally the purpose of this build. So, we're playing a little bit on the defensive. I'm just standing back, waiting for my Terra to be in the front line, be in the spotlight. I'm using my mage tactic right now, which is stay way in the back. Because, trust me, that tactic really helps you out. Because by the time you get into team fight, the enemy uses up all their abilities, maybe except their ult. Here, Cuckolding is pushing us really back, is being annoying. And like I said, this is gonna get this crit item. He literally can't do anything. Here, but they didn't expect that. They did not expect that. I instantly use my sanctuary, make sure I'm chilling. Here, that crit was beautiful. Literally shredded him. The point of the build, to shred. Like I said, it works on the principle of crit and executioner and transcendence for the power. That's how it works, basically. The more I shoot you, the more damage I will do to you. Here I'm clearing this up because I know this will do damage to the Titan if I don't. Terra just pushing them way back, which is nice. And I'm engaging back to try to help them. And ward. I got the ward. Chill. I'm gonna get this ward as well. Chill. And I believe now I'm going to Fire Giant. And I forgot about Chernobog's ult. So I believe this is where Chernobog ults me. Yeah. So here I quickly get it, luckily, and he literally messed up there by trying to fight me. That was so close. I'm like, whew, because I was like, whew. That was very, I punished Chernobog very badly there. I punished him very badly. He has a very pen-based build and just, I don't know, his build is weird. For having a higher elo than me, well, technically because of banning, I don't know if he actually does. It's a very weird build. I wouldn't build that on any hunter if I'm being honest. Arena, yes, I would build that in Arena. In any other game, well, God no. God no. Because in Arena everything works. I swear to God, everything works. Apart from like items that buff towers. Apart from that, everything in Arena works for some dumb reason. Because it's only fighting, so I guess that's actually the reason. So here we're chilling because we're like, okay, we're not yet ahead. Oh, actually we're ahead in gold. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Here I believe here's where I just wreck him. I literally destroy him. Like you see, he had Thorns. That Thorn is only meant to discourage you from attacking with crit. I still out-damaged him with it. It's meant to only discourage you. That's literally the only thing about those Thorns and the Nemean. They're meant to discourage you. They're not actual counters. When anybody says to you, oh, it's a counter, no, it's not. It's meant to discourage you. You still can out-damage them with those. Or you out-kill them, or just not kill yourself. Here I'm just doing some damage to the Titan, just to making sure that we stay. I'm like, attack. Because I know we can win this. I know we can win this.
Nice work.
Never surrender 10 minutes, play the games till the end. This should be a good example of why. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.